Welcome back here, guys. I'm continuing my Week 1 NFL previews. This video is for the game between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. This game will be played in Detroit. It will be the earlier of the Monday Night Football games. And certainly the story with the Lions in the offseason was the hiring of Jim Caldwell as head coach. To me, he was brought in there for two reasons. One, just for overall leadership purposes, which, Jim Schwartz never seemed like he had this team under control. A lot of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, a lot of immature things going on within this team during the Jim Schwartz era. Jim Caldwell thought to come in and cure a lot of those evils. Now you have also Matt Stafford. To me, was the other big reason why you hire a guy like a Jim Caldwell, a guy who has experience working with both elite quarterbacks and quarterbacks looking to take their game to the next level. And I think that's where he can help Stafford in terms of limiting Stafford's turnovers and getting Stafford better once he gets in the red zone. Stafford's a guy, and the Lions are a team that never have trouble moving the ball in between the 20s. But having Matt Stafford avoid those big turnovers and cash those red zone trips for touchdowns is really where I think the benefit of Jim Caldwell is going to come in. You look on as far as the Giants go. Look, to me, a disappointing offseason for the Giants. I know they added a bunch of new players, but what did they really add? To me, also a curious time in Eli Manning's career to completely switch into a different offense, which, look, even if I like the Giants' personnel, I think it takes a while to adjust to a new offense when your quarterback's been in the same exact offense for a decade. So I think there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve there for the Giants. Their offensive line, to me, is still a huge question mark, and I think especially in this game against a talented Detroit defensive line, I think that's going to be a gigantic problem, to say the least. So look for Ndamukong Suh and also the emergence of Ziggy Ansah, I think, this year, getting after the passer to be a huge factor in this game. To me, if the Giants want to stay in this game, they need to be able to take advantage of a weaker back end of that Lions defense. And are the Giants further enough along in their development in this new offense to do that? That remains to be seen. On the flip side, I just think that Detroit offense has too many weapons for this Giants defense. I think when you talk about Calvin Johnson, all right, Golden Tate, who they acquired via free agency, of course, rookie first-round pick Eric Ebron, and not to mention Joique Bell and Reggie Bush coming out of the backfield. I think this team in this game might be a little much for the Giants out of the gate because I have no idea what you're going to get out of that offense, most notably that offensive line. And defensively, it's hard for any team to limit the Lions. Never mind a team in the Giants who I don't think is going to have an offense to keep up with them. Because make no mistake about it, you can move the ball on this Detroit defense and score on them if you have an elite passing game. But who knows what you're going to get out of that passing game tonight in Eli Manning's first regular season game in this new Ben McAdoo offense. So I really like Detroit in this game. Detroit minus the 6.5. Guys, let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter as well. Be sure to subscribe. Preview every game every week. Always talking the NFL on here, guys. Thanks for listening. Have a great night.